What if I told you that one of the smartest defensive coaches ever, the guy who invented a scheme that still gives offenses nightmares, was also one of the toughest, most dominant players of his time? Seriously, it sounds like something out of a video game. But it's not. This is the story of Dick LeBeau. A guy who didn't just play football, he changed it. We're talking about a man who spent 59 straight seasons in the NFL. That's not a career. That's a lifetime dedicated to the game. His career is really a tale of two different legends. First, you have the Hall of Fame player, a cornerback so dependable he set an Ironman record that's still on the books today. Then, you have the coaching mastermind, the innovator who didn't just win championships, he sparked a defensive revolution that's still shaping how football is played right now. So let's start with LeBeau the player. His NFL journey almost ended before it began. In 1959, his hometown Cleveland Browns drafted him, and then cut him. But the Detroit Lions saw something and scooped him up, and man, what a decision that turned out to be. For the next 14 seasons, LeBeau wasn't just on the team, he was the defense. He was tough, unbelievably tough. He set an NFL record by starting 171 straight games at cornerback. That record still stands today. But he wasn't just a tough guy who showed up to play. He was a thief, an absolute ball hawk. LeBeau grabbed 62 interceptions over his career, which is still the most in Detroit Lions history and puts him in the top 10 of all time. This wasn't some fluke. He was a three-time Pro Bowler and an All-Pro, one of the best defensive backs of his generation. His playing career was so legendary that in 2010, long after he hung up his cleats, Canton finally came calling, and he was officially enshrined in the Pro Football Hall of Fame. When he retired as a player in '72, LeBeau didn't go on vacation. He picked up a whistle the very next year and started a coaching career that would last another 45 years. And it was in the '80s, as the defensive coordinator for the Cincinnati Bengals, that his second legacy began. Offenses were getting smarter, spreading the field with new passing concepts. LeBeau needed an answer. He started asking himself a game-changing question. How can we send the house, get after the quarterback, without leaving our cornerbacks completely exposed one-on-one? And the answer he came up with was the zone blitz. It was pure genius. The scheme was designed to create beautiful, controlled chaos. You'd have a defensive lineman, a guy you'd expect to rush, drop back into coverage, while a safety or linebacker would come screaming off the edge. Offenses had no idea who was coming or from where. This very concept helped lead the Bengals to a couple of Super Bowls and, more importantly, it changed defensive football forever. He might have invented the zone blitz in Cincy, but he perfected it in Pittsburgh. LeBeau's time as the Steelers' defensive coordinator is the stuff of legend. Over 2 different stints, his Blitzburg defenses were just terrifying. We're talking about a unit that finished in the top 5 in the entire league 11 different times. Just think about that. That defense was the heart and soul of the Steelers teams that went to 4 Super Bowls, winning 2 of them, Super Bowl 40 and 43. In 2008, when he was named Coordinator of the Year, his defense was number 1 in just about everything. He didn't just call plays, he built monsters. He turned guys like Troy Polamalu and James Harrison into Defensive Players of the Year, creating a legacy that Steelers fans will talk about forever. Think about it. A Hall of Fame player with 62 picks. A game-changing coach with 2 Super Bowl rings. A 59-year marathon in the National Football League. It's hard to even wrap your head around. He's one of the only guys ever to get that gold jacket for his playing days after he'd already built a legendary coaching career. And his baby, the zone blitz? That's not just some old school trick play anymore. It's taught from high school to the pros. It's just football. Dick LeBeau didn't have one amazing career. He had 2, and he built them both from the ground up, leaving a legacy of toughness and genius that the NFL will never forget. The story of Dick LeBeau is just incredible, isn't it? A true one-of-a-kind career. If you love stories about the football pioneers who shaped the game we see today, do me a favor and write in the comments section below. And don't forget to subscribe, like and share this video, and click on the notification bell. And don't forget to click on the playlist above to watch more NFL Hall of Famers of his era. Thanks for watching.